for our final day in Prague, I was here till 2:30, so we had time to do one or two things. And then after that, obviously, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about costs and expectations on Prague. Next, we made our way to the crypts of the St. Cyril and Methodius Cathedral in Prague. This is the main seat of the Czech and Slovak Orthodox Church, but the reason we came was to check out these crypts where there was a firefight between the Czech resistance and members of the Nazi SS. These fighters were part of a British SOE operation to kill the head of the Reich in Bohemia named Heinrich Reinhard. It's a very interesting story, and unfortunately, after his assassination, Hitler destroyed the village of Ladis. So it's a fascinating story, and I would definitely recommend checking out this crypt and the little museum that is there, because many people don't know about it, and it is very fascinating. Alright, so we just got out of the church and the crypt. Obviously, we put that footage over. I didn't want to shoot inside because it would have seemed crazy disrespectful. But definitely something to check out in Prague. It's free, other than if you want to put some money in the donation jar. You'll definitely learn a little bit about the history of the Czechs. They're tough people. I would definitely go check that out. It was, no pun intended, but that was a very, very cool thing to check out. As Forrest said, that was a little heavy. Very heavy and creepy, so we're going to go, well, not creepy, but very heavy. It's good to know, but we're gonna go check out the giant baby statue now, so that's a little lighter.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Big old creepy baby statues. Lots of cool statues here in Prague. Find the baby ones especially. Really cool. Before my bus left, there's one thing that I realized that I still had not tried, and that was this, the Tradonik, or Chimney Cake. While not technically Czech, it is of the area of Bohemia, and so I definitely recommend it while you're in Prague. It's going to cost you anywhere from $3 to $4 to get one, depending on the vendor, and you can get them filled with chocolate, ice cream, or anything like that. It's basically like a rolled up elephant ear that you then eat with your hands. Alright, so we're getting ready to leave Prague. I'm actually at the bus station now. We're going to take what's called the Flitz Bus. It's a German bus, so it's going to be about a 4-hour ride to Berlin, which I'll probably spend working on some photos and maybe taking a nap, maybe make some phone calls to family. But yeah, Prague was awesome. I would definitely recommend it. I just had a meal of street kebab before I left, which is like this creamy, it's like beef with this creamy sauce and some bread dumplings. Highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of this Czech cuisine now. It's simple, hearty, good filling food. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Berlin has to offer. I think this is the city I was the most excited to see. So yeah, we'll see you there, and I'll show you a little bit of the trip. So as you can see, Prague is a decently affordable city, made even more so since I stayed with my friend Forrest. I'll show you what it looks like after if needed accommodations, but we didn't pay for any attractions because you can see the best parts for free, and I would recommend getting that Metro Pass for sure. As you can see, Prague is still a fairly affordable city, even if you're not staying with a friend. You can get a hostel and a shared dorm at about $10 a night depending on where you stay, and a sit-down meal shouldn't cost you more than $15, and probably even less if you look around like we did. Drinks, you can get a beer for $1.50 or $2 a pop, and I wouldn't even worry about needing to pay to get into attractions because the whole city is so beautiful you can just get lost wandering and exploring. From there, I took the Flitz Bus through the Czech and German countryside to Berlin. It took 4 hours and it was only about $50, so I'd recommend it. Alright, so we're finally off the bus. Unfortunately, I had a couple sitting in front of me that decided to make out like half the way, which did not enjoy that sound of my ear the whole way. But we're walking to my friend's place now. They're about a mile away. I decided to walk instead of trying to catch a public transit because my legs are all cramped up, so I kind of wanted to stretch them out. So we're in Berlin now, though. It's colder than I expected, a little bit colder than Czech Republic actually. So we're in Berlin. Hope I'm gonna grab some food, go see my friends, but yeah, it was a good trip. Flitz Bus is fine. The only thing is they did not have any charging ports that were just like accessibly available, which is common on US buses, but apparently they did not have on the Flitz Bus. So just figured I'd go ahead and update you guys, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. From there, I just continued walking to Britt and Dan's place. I did stop for a doner kebab, which was about €5.50 and very much so worth it. Make sure you get one somewhere when you're in Berlin. Alright, so this was mostly a travel day, so I wanted to keep it kind of short for you. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It helps out tremendously. I'll be continuing to upload travel vlogs as well as budget travel tips and other content. Again, I really appreciate it if you have been here this long.